The Day Before is an upcoming zombie survival MMO that stormed onto the scene a little over a year ago and has been steadily dumping a stream of nitroglycerin-laced gasoline onto the video game industry with a constant barrage of overly hyped up trailers and teasers that can only be characterized as excessive. Now here's the catch. This game isn't out yet, and we still don't have a clue as to what the gameplay loop will look like. The Day Before currently sits at the number 2 spot on Steam's most anticipated games wish list, thanks entirely to its high-octane, beautifully scripted trailers, with another promise of more action to be seen during today's NVIDIA CES 2023 special address livestream. Did they deliver? Hell no, they didn't. And after a year plus of this drawn-out media campaign saturated in red flags, it's just time to move on. My name is LtBuzzLitebeer, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I've been following The Day Before ever since they came out with their very first trailer. It looked to meld elements from DayZ and from The Division, scavenging, crafting, trading PvP, and of course, zombies. But what we have not seen in the year plus since that first trailer launched is a shred of live gameplay footage, which for a game that was initially set to go full release back in June 2022, and then all of a sudden pulled that release just weeks prior, claiming to need the delay to move the game from Unreal Engine 4 to 5, this was just one of the many stumbles for anyone following the franchise. Throw in the media disaster the game faced when the studio requested the help of volunteers to finish the game, setting off this whole public statement as to what the studio considers a volunteer. I'm sorry, but if you, a gaming studio, are requesting the help of volunteers, which as far as I know in whatever language you select means working without the benefit of being paid, your game and your studio is in a world of hurt. Here's the thing. This game is being touted as free to play, and at this point, they've asked for $0 from the community. No pre-beta nonsense that you can buy your way into early. But if they were to ask the community for help, I bet there would be millions of dollars pouring in from hopium gamers around the globe. Don't be one of these. Let this game burn in its own hype-driven bonfire, because until I see a playable demo, a playable beta, or have a full version to test out for myself, I'm going to remain firmly in the camp that this game is a total sham fest. How many more missed trailer releases do you need to see with a lo-fi campfire stream taking its place to actually break free from the spell that is The Day Before? I mean, think about that. They set the trailer release date, not a full gameplay reveal, not a behind-the-scenes look at the mechanics and development of the game, a freaking trailer release date, and then they missed it. And this was back in June 2021, prompting skeptics of the game to already name it The Delay Before. I mean, do you think anything has really changed from then to now? True to form, the marketing team has spent the better part of December leading up to today's NVIDIA CES 2023 livestream, teasing the event via their social media accounts, stating that The Day Before will be shown at a major international event in early January. Now, I held off on posting anything prior to today, just in case, in that minuscule chance they would give us something more than nothing to hold on to, but true to form, The Day Before's NVIDIA presentation was low effort and par for the course from what we've already seen from this studio. More environmental shots, about 10 seconds of in-game combat footage, and some character models moving through the scenes. And at this point, are any of you really surprised? Were you taken back, expecting more? Really? By comparison, check out a few seconds of the showcase for Witchfire, an upcoming FPS from the creative leads behind Painkiller and Bulletstorm, set to release in early 2023 on Unreal Engine 4. Yeah, the same version The Day Before had to delay for a year to pivot away from and over to Unreal Engine 5. Now, by their own timelines, The Day Before is set to release now, this March 2023. And at this point, does anyone really believe this is going to happen? For a game that is this anticipated, again, it is number 2 on the Steam wishlist charts, we should be seeing a massive media push, and it's just not there. Environmental shots and brief, scripted combat loops at the Nvidia CES livestream is not going to cut it. And I fully anticipate this game delaying at the very last minute to late 2023, and then pushing out that delay even further when the end of the year arrives. The Day Before is a game that is built on a marketing strategy of hype, always sticking to the shadows with as much vagueness as possible, never truly pulling back the curtain, never showing real gameplay footage, always stretching out announcements at the very last moment. And in the end, this is a strategy that uses the potential client base to drum up what they think the game will be, all based on what they have seen from these overly hyped up trailers. This is extremely dangerous because if the game doesn't live up to those false hopes, if it falls just short of the dream, it will always be seen as a complete and utter failure. And at this point, the Day Before deserves to face the wrath of everything it has helped create. Let me know what you think of the Day Before and today's latest disappointment at the Nvidia CES showcase in the comments section below. If you enjoyed the video, please remember to smash that sub button and ring the bell to stay up to date on all things the Day Before. You can also find and follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and of course in my community Discord server. Links to all my socials can be found in the video description and pinned comments below. Until the next one, this is LtBuzzLitebeer, signing off.